So I did a video on the Coleman BT200X comparing the 212 Ghost against a Predator 224. So both engines were around the same price. The Predator 224 was built with the DYI Performance Rev Kit. So the 224 definitely outperformed the Ghost. It was around a half a second quicker from 0 to 30 and quite a few miles an hour faster. So this time around, to see if we can get the 224 to be a little bit quicker and maybe faster without cost being a concern, trying to compare it to the Ghost, I'm gonna add this 18cc chambered Wildcat head. So this is a nice looking head. So you have the EC Carbs billet retainer and keeper kit with the 26-pound springs. Then you have the 18cc chamber, kidney bean shaped chamber, so it's really efficient with the big valves, 31, 25 big valves. And another cool thing about this head is they move the spark plug hole closer to the exhaust valve. So they say it's for more efficient combustion. And also this head's gonna bump compression because you got the 18cc chamber versus around a 22 on the Predator 224. And then the ports on this head are slightly larger than a stock Predator 212 head. And another cool thing I noticed about this head, if you look at the casting on here, I mean the casting is super beefy compared to like a standard 14cc chambered head. So I'll throw the Wildcat head on the Predator 224 and then we'll take it out for a 0 to 30 and top speed and we'll see how it compares to the Predator 224 stock head. Pull this exhaust off of here. Valve cover. Loosen up these adjusters. Push rods. Pull this carb off of here, and I think I'll leave everything hooked up, make it a lot easier. Just kind of zip tie it over here to the side. Pull this head off of here. Another cool thing about that Wildcat head, they say it has a lot of material around the ports for extra porting. So in case you want to modify it later. So we have the Predator 224 with the 22cc chamber and the 27-25 valves. Then we have the Wildcat head with the 18cc chamber and the 31-25 valves. So definitely a big difference. Another cool thing about the Wildcat head that I forgot to mention is the dowel pins are 11 millimeters on both heads. So no drilling, even though it's easy if you do have to drill. But it's already set up to drop right on. Throw on this 12 thousandths head gasket. Wildcat head. Throw some oil on these so I get a decent torque reading. Torque these to a couple hundred inch-pounds. And I usually step torque them just to make sure everything's even. Throw a little bit of Loctite on these studs here for the rocker arms. Throw in these super light aluminum push rods. I can't get over how light these push rods are that came with that rev kit. Rocker arms. So I'll set the valve lash at 3 again on both of these because it has that Superman Series 265 cam, and I believe the cam card called for 3 on both sides. Throw on the carbonator. So everything went together really smooth with this head. Okay, so I got the Wildcat head on there. So now we'll take it out for a 0 to 30 and top speed and see if I can beat 3.66 0 to 30 and around 55 miles an hour. That's pretty good. Do a 0 to 30 here with the draggy, hopefully. All right, 0 to 30. Predator 224 with the Wildcat head. We'll see if we can beat 3.66. A 3.66. Exactly the same time. That's funny for the first run. Let me see if I can do that again. See if I can back that up. Seems to run pretty good. It's nice and snappy. All right, let me see if I can beat 3.66 for the second time. I pulled a little wheelie on that one. Not sure if that's going to be quicker or not. Yeah, 3.79. I kind of pulled a wheelie on that one. Let me see what I can do for top speed. So I'm going to be, what, about 55 miles an hour top speed. We're already beat 55 through the neighborhood. Yeah, it's definitely going to have a better top speed because we already went 57.37. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 60 this time. We'll see. Yeah, it definitely feels like it has a really good mid-range. There we go. It's 60.79. So definitely gained some top speed. Yeah, definitely runs pretty good for top speed. And there's one thing on these Coleman bikes, when you start getting up to like 60 miles an hour, you can definitely tell they could use a disc brake. It starts becoming a little bit harder to stop. So the 0 to 30 times are pretty much identical, but it definitely gained some top speed. So the Predator 224 with the stock head did 3.66 0 to 30 and 55.78. Then I added the 18cc chambered head and the bike did 3.66. So identical 0 to 30 times, but gained a lot of top speed, 60.79, so 5 miles an hour gain. So the bike almost hit 61 miles an hour, so definitely some good solid gains with the Wildcat head. So what do you think? Is it worth the cost for the Wildcat head?